Is it time to buy or sell American Express Company stock? In this video, we're diving deep into American Express Company. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 18th of August, 2025, our system has rated American Express Company as a hold or accumulate, resulting in a score of 0.61. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 8.18% since we first recommended purchasing shares of American Express Company 31 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.26% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned within the middle of a weak upward trend in the short term, and signs suggest that a further increase within this trend is likely. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 8.81% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 2.32% to 12.28%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects an 11.52% change. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 16.59% to 14.98% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price between $277.06 and $381.91. Our latest daily update for American Express Company includes the headline, Evaluation of American Express Company Stock Downgraded After the Last Trading Session. The American Express Company stock price declined by nearly 3% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 30th of September, 2025. It fell from $342.31 to $332.16. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.51%, reaching a low of $328.15 and a high of $342.96. Over the past 2 weeks, the stock has experienced a gain of 1.57%, although it has been quite volatile during this time. Additionally, trading volume increased by 2 million shares on the last day, despite the price decline. This could signal an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 3 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $1.1 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock reached $349.19, while the lowest price was $220.43. Currently, the stock price is 4.88% or $17.03 below the 52-week high of $349.19, which also stands as the all-time high for this stock. American Express closed today at $332.16, down about 3%, while the broader market moved higher, indicating a clear idiosyncratic pullback. Recent coverage highlights a combination of short-term softness and longer-term strengths. Analysts note continued traction with high-end consumers and ongoing digital investments that are modernizing payments and card services. Additionally, some reports emphasize Amex's dividend profile and its recession-resistant premium customer base. In the short term, that 3% decline could trigger volatility. Momentum and rotation into other sectors may further pressure the stock ahead of the next earnings report and consumer spending data. However, the longer-term outlook remains promising. A strong brand, a wealthy cardholder cohort, expanding digital capabilities, and steady cash returns are structural positives that can support earnings growth and total returns over the years. Key catalysts to monitor that will influence the share price include upcoming quarterly results, trends in premium card spending and travel, as well as macroeconomic conditions that impact consumer credit and interest margins. Investors should anticipate near-term fluctuations with potential for upside linked to sustained spending and successful execution of digital initiatives. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned American Express a rating of overweight with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital provided American Express with a rating of outperform alongside a hold recommendation. On the same day, Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that BTIG assigned American Express a rating of sell with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated American Express as neutral with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo gave American Express a rating of overweight with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to American Express Company stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as a strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for American Express Company. The American Express Company stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this indicates a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock appreciate further, it is expected to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $339.89. If the stock declines, it will likely find support from the long-term average at about $325.18. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, September 29, 2025, resulting in a decline of nearly 3% thus far. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, trading volume increased alongside falling prices, serving as a potential early warning. Hence, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 29 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 92 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 88 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for American Express Company. American Express Company finds support from accumulated volume at $323.71. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock typically trades at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. Over the last day, the stock experienced a movement of $14.81, which is a change of 4.51% between its high and low. In the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 2.32%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for American Express Company, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for Q3 2025 is expected on October 17, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.93. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for American Express Company. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for American Express Company is at $336. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportunity to consider for swing trading. On the downside, American Express Company faces its first support level at $323.71. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for American Express Company from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Squarey Stephen J., who bought and sold 277,414 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of -16. In total, insiders purchased 657,786 shares and sold 844,627 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $319.18, reflecting a decline of 3.91%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified just 1 day ago. Is American Express Company stock a good buy? American Express Company presents several negative signals, indicating that it may be a candidate for selling. However, due to the potential for a turnaround, it is advisable to consider it as a hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Given some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, our analysis has been adjusted from a buy to a hold since the last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 1st of October, we anticipate that American Express Company will open higher by $2.26, beginning trading at $334.42. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.